All right, y'all. I'm back. Come on in. Come on in. Sorry, y'all. I had to cancel the other one because it was messed up. But if y'all come in, hit the link. Y'all, it's good to go. Hey, Angie. How you doing, girl? I'm waiting on my crazy family to come in. Huh? Open what? She ain't finna skate around this house. Y'all, look at my grandbaby in her skates. Come here. No. Look. Y'all, come here, Juju, so everybody can see you. Hey, Angie. I'm sitting here with my granddaughter.
Hey, y'all.
She said, hey, y'all.
Look at my little JoJo's.
Girl, she got her some skates, honey. You can't tell her nothing. I got my new chain. I said, hold on. Juby, hold on. Let me get everybody back in. I'm gonna let you bust your rap. She said she been practicing. Oh. She said she gonna rap that song. Okay. You gonna do it for me? She said, "Hey, cutie." It cause it's still buffering. It went off for a minute. I wait for everybody to come back. What's up, Christina G? I can't see y'all. Give me a second. Somebody called my phone and they messing up my live. You a friend? Yeah. Hold on. Ugh.
Hey, y'all.
Okay.
I'm gonna see y'all.
Hold on. There's Jeffrey. Hold on, Juju. I'm gonna let you rap in a minute. Jeffrey, where your camera? Can y'all hear me? Tell me yes or no if you can hear me. Y'all, my neck. I'm gonna have to go and get something done about this. Hold on, y'all. Let me let them know I'm here. You can hear me? Okay, give me a second.
How you do that? What you put?
Girl. This rain is giving me some issues. When we get to talking about the real stuff, she gone. She gone. Hold on. Come on, Juby. Bust your rap.
With that new chain, with that gang.
You gotta keep going. You gotta do the whole thing.
Yeah. Everything I do, everything I rap. Hey. Everything I do, everything I muscles. Hey. 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 Hey.
Hey. Let me get some. She hard. This my protege. She hard, ain't she? Everything she do is everything. And them new muscles.
Hey, let's open this.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. We're trying to get the crowd to come back in. We were having technical difficulties earlier. Jeffrey, where you go?
I'm just putting my skates out.
Don't put them up here. Take them down there. They say, hey, Juju. Come back here and say hi. Tamicia, Pee-wee, get up here. What's taking you so long, girl? Hey, y'all. Oh, somebody else is here. Monica. Frankie, can you hear me? You cannot hear me. What's
Nope.
up, Tashiria? Frugal Mama? Can
Huh?
y'all hear me in the audience?
What you say?
This is weird. I have never done a live where nobody could hear me on the thing. You must be
Is
in a
your
bad
volume
area,
turned up on your phone?
huh?
Is your volume turned up on your phone?
I can hear you when I get real close, but yeah.
Yeah, that's the same way. I can only hear you when I get real close.
Oh well, we gonna have some crazy people. You can hear me? Okay, they can hear me. I don't know why you can't, Frankie. I wonder if I need to put on my earphones. And Jeffrey and Pee Wee supposed to be on the live. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, how you doing today, girl? Oh, she trying to come back.
Bitches.
What's up, Pee Wee?
Oh, there I go. Shona, where you at? Oh, everybody can hear me. Hello. Hi. It's
Can you
me.
hear me, Pee Wee?
What? Oh, I can hear you.
That thing crazy.
Hold on. Your mic fucking up.
Take them off. Take them off. No, you
Hey,
got to stay in the
Monica.
house.
Hey,
Hey,
Monica.
Pee
Her
Wee.
mic is messed up. I'm trying to your time to kick in, baby.
Pee Wee, you take those off in this house.
Girl, I told you. You sound like T-Pain right now. I said this. That's how I sound on my phone. Huh?
So I'm introducing the panel. Frankie, which is Monica. She is one of my nearest friends. We've been friends for how long, Frank?
I guess almost 20 years, if not more.
Almost how many?
Over 20.
Oh, it's well over 20.
Yeah.
Well
I
over
can hear
20.
you now, Shonda, if I put my earbuds in.
Okay, try it. I don't know. I gotta find mine. Hold on. I know
Hear
mine are
you
in
good
my drawer
now.
somewhere.
Oh, yeah, you fine now if I put my earbuds in.
You can hear me now.
I can hear you perfectly.
What's up, House of Entertainment? It's Hey Boos. How y'all doing? I got my crew up here on the panel. We getting ready to get started on some conversating, but for some reason I can't hear them. So give me a second. Let me get my earphones. Talk to the people, y'all, till I come right back.
I don't see nobody but Pee Wee, and she's circling.
Well, it's people in the audience. We got six
Oh,
people.
I can't see them.
So give me a second. Let me get my earphones. Okay, I'm back. What's up, Jeffrey?
Yeah, what's going on?
Hold on, I gotta put on my
Okay, I'm
earphones. I
back.
can't hear nothing. Hold on.
That's your fault.
You better shut it. You better
I ain't got,
freaking shut it.
what you gonna do? I'm 1,000 miles away from you. You can't do nothing to me.
What's up, Frostbite? You ain't no 1,000 miles away from nothing. You hold on.
You don't even know where I live.
I know where you live.
Where I live.
You live in that Booger Man house.
Yeah, I live in the Boogerman house. Where's the Boogerman house at?
I don't know, but it's scary because Tawana told me it was the Booger Man house.
Yeah, so you don't know where it's at. She just going by
Yes, I
hearsay.
do.
What part of town
You
is it?
don't live that far from me.
Yeah, whatever. Let's get this conversation on the road now.
Go and get started, Jeffrey. Hey, Unique Creations, how you doing? Thank you for everybody that's coming in. That's my crazy ass uncle. No, that's not my uncle. That's my cousin-in-law, Jeffrey. Everybody knows Jeffrey. Jeffrey is crazy. It's hell. They saying, "What's up, Jeff?"
I swear to God, that says groovy at the bottom of the screen.
Groovy.
GROOVIE. Thank you.
Groovy.
Thank you. I'll be addressed
Okay.
as groovy. By the way. Thank you.
Monica, can you hear us?
I can hear you just fine.
She can hear us on a
Okay.
good day.
So what's let me say. Now we were gonna discuss the little situation with Ira,
Mm-hmm.
but he wants to wait and do it the part 2 with his wife. So
Yeah, well, that should be smart.
yeah, because she has her say so, and she wants to say something. Jay, say hey. Everybody saying hey, Jay.
Hey,
Hey,
Jay.
Jay.
So Jeffrey, Monica,
Yeah.
give me a topic.
Yes.
Let's roll with it. It could be about sex, money, Jesus. It don't matter. This is an open platform right here.
Well, this is your
Give me.
platform, so you should have had the topic.
We don't have topics. We make topics as we go.
Well, I'm new to this, so I'm going with the flow.
So do you think men really love women, or do they just be with them just for sex, period?
No, I think men can actually fall in love with women.
Men, here's
It's a
what
part
you
of the
said.
natural design.
Men love women.
No.
Boys love sex. There's a difference.
Yes, I agree with that. There's a natural design to everything, so you just have to follow flow with
I
what
think
is.
it's strictly for physical and
That's
for
a
using.
boy.
I think men.
You get male and men confused because just because you are a male don't
Hold
make
on.
you a
I
man.
can't hear y'all. Hold up. Let me put my earphones on. Hold on. Y'all keep talking.
Just because you a male don't make you a man, and just because you 18 and older don't make you a man. When you still got little boy mentality.
Hey, Giante.
I agree with that as well. But I already did break good points, especially when he went to the biblical part of it, because they did do that in the past days where men had multiple wives. But that was also when the earth was young and there was not other people.
Men had multiple wives when men was providing for multiple wives. Boys
Yeah,
want multiple wives because they want
believe
to
me
say they got
on that.
multiple wives, and that's some kind of ooh. But a
You do
man who can take care of multiple wives have multiple, if that is your religious practice.
Yeah, well, no, trust me. The only religious presence that's going around right now is the what they call them, shit, Salt Lake, Utah, the Mormons. They have sister wives. That's the only one that's doing it now. Well, overseas they do it, but not here.
Right.
In Saudi Arabia, they can have more than one wife.
Most of those men over there are able to provide for multiple wives.
True.
Why you
First
want
of all,
multiple wives when you
let's
can't
think about
provide for
this.
one?
My question is, why does a man have to provide for multiple wives? How come the women can't provide for the whole unit, the whole family?
Because that's not biblical.
Well, no,
A
but the thing it is,
man,
they actually provided men for the family so that they could go out and multiply. That was the whole reason for them having the multiple wives, so they could have more men children because men were the ones who could own property and stuff like that. So yeah, they had to, just one of those situations there.
and don't get me wrong, in the 21st century, it takes absolutely two incomes to make it. So
It does.
anybody who thinks that you can just get a man and a man gonna take care of you and you ain't got to do your part, something is wrong with that. Because if you want to have something in life, it takes two incomes. But you can't be no woman respect a man if you taking care of him. It just doesn't line up. It just don't line up. At some
Wait,
point you're gonna
say
lose
that
some
again, please. Say
respect.
that again, please. I didn't catch that whole thing. Say it again, please.
I said you can't be in a relationship and a woman is taking care of a man and it's okay,
Oh,
because at some point she is going to lose respect for that man.
Have you not ever heard of house husbands? This is it. That's the real thing now. Women are the providers, and the men stay at home, take care of the kids in the house. It's a real thing. I don't want to be one. I'm just saying it's a real thing, though.
It is a real thing, but I just don't think that there's just a lack of respect, and the house is out of order when the woman is if the woman is handling all the business, and the woman is doing everything, and the man is just willing nilly and going through life. Your house is out of order.
Not necessarily, because I know a couple of poly, whatever the hell they call themselves, couples that are right here in Chattanooga, where there are two women and a guy, and I know one that has two guys and one woman. And guess what? They all work, they all contribute, and they are just big happy ass family. But that's what I see on the outside looking in, not what's actually happening on the inside. I don't know what that's actually like. And I just think, hey, I told them the same thing I'm gonna tell you. Hey, if it works for you, do it.
But when are we as a people gonna get out of, if it works for you, do it? When do we
We
as
don't.
a people
We don't,
start
because we
to
believe in free will. So
uh,
we never gonna get out of that. As long as there's free will on this planet, we're never gonna get out of that. But right now, the way the political situation is in the world, there are people saying, "Hey, they canceled
I
this,
sit on
they
my way.
canceled that, they doing this." Eventually, things will pan themselves out if we survive. But the problem is we gonna have to survive first.
Dude, please go put that. No, 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 not tonight. Maybe when I
As
get off
long
this
as human
line.
beings have the power to have free will, they're
Close my
gonna
door.
do shit that other people are gonna think are not righteous or not good, or they're gonna have their 2 cents in it. My first belief is I'm not gonna put my personal beliefs on another person, because that may not be their beliefs. That may not be their way. You gotta remember, everybody on this planet has been programmed by cultural, social, and religious programming. Now we also have media programming, so it's just gonna get wilder. That's just me, though. You can tell me I'm wrong,
when do you
but you won't,
but
because you know.
when do your moral compass come into play?
Okay. Again, that is your beliefs putting on someone else's. Everybody's morals are not the same. You got 6.5 billion people in this planet. Not everybody's going to be the same. Not everybody wants to be the same. And as long as they have free will, they're going to make decisions based on that. Rule number 2 of the Groovy Nation: live as free as you can within the restraints of your society. Even though here in the United States, it's illegal to have more than one wife, unless you're in Salt Lake, Utah. As long as you're in Utah, the Mormons, they can do that. But that's only in a closed area. But there are a lot of people in this city, just this city alone, that are living that poly something lifestyle where
Yeah,
they're two.
because that's the polymogamous. Yeah, that's the new
Yeah, you know what I
thing.
mean. Yeah,
Is to be a man and two women, or two men and one woman. However they doing it, I'm not. Yeah, that's to each
yeah.
his
But
own on that.
let me give you a theory I got. Here's my theory. Because they have released all these restrictions on homosexuality, you're going to find a lot more relationships like that, because there are a lot of people who are bi and they can love men and women however they want to do. So it's going to it's going to become a situation where it might be 3 people in a relationship. One of them likes both sexes, and that's going to be the way the world's going to change. Trust me, we didn't have all this homosexuality coming out until we got a little bit more liberal. As we got liberal, things started changing, and the more liberal we get, the more they're going to change. Look,
I agree with that.
you
I
can
agree
actually
with
see
that.
evolution as it is. The family unit does not have to be comprised in the 50s. A family unit was a man and a woman of the same race, living under the same roof. Women didn't have a lot of rights. They couldn't say too much. As we grow and grew and grew, it became interracial. Then it became homosexuality, where you have 2 men and 2 women living, and then they can adopt children and marry. And I have no problem with that, because I'm as liberal as they get. Yeah, I see I got an army shirt on, but I'm a liberal.
So
And
do
as
you
long as
feel like? So do you feel like the new way of living is causing all these problems or issues that we're
I don't see it
Go
as a
ahead. I
problem.
saw
I
you about
see
to
it as an
say something.
issue. I don't see it as a
You say
problem. I see
yes?
it as an issue. Go ahead.
Well, see, I don't want to step on no toes. I don't want anybody to feel no type of way because I'm just saying, it seems like when everything was okay, everything's okay to do this, it's okay to do that. It seemed like that's when the world started turning for the worse.
How do you, okay, see, you classifying the
You
world
can't.
turning for the worse when there are a lot of people who are seeing the world for better because they have more rights, they have more culture. I mean, think about this. If you are a man married to a man, that other man could not have insurance or be married because you could not get married to each other. Even though you love them, they had no, what you call it. You're saying it's getting worse, but for them, they see life getting better. It's all about perspective.
Well, here's the thing. For me personally, I feel like you can't make wrong right. We
So what
have
do you think is
become
wrong
a
about it, though?
what is wrong. It's not anything is. I don't think anything is wrong with it if that's what you choose to do because that's between you and God, and I can't define your relationship with God. My problem I have with it, and I'm a liberal, but I do have some conservative views.
Of
I
course.
do not feel like I do not feel that I should have to explain to my child who is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 when two men or two women have public displays of affection. I shouldn't have
Okay.
to explain that to them. That is infringing up on my rights. And you
Okay.
need to keep that not in public view. It does
Okay.
not need to be on TV. It does not
That
need to
is
be out
a
there. And it
bigoted
is just,
view. It is a bigoted view. That's the
I said
same thing
it was
like
a
you and me.
conservative view. I said
No,
it was.
it's not a conservative view. It is a bigoted view because it goes against what your core beliefs are. It's a bigoted view, not a core, not a. Here's the thing: if they want to do that, they're going to do that, and they have every right as a human being to express their affection how they want
No.
to. Just because you don't believe it's right does not make it wrong. Dun, dun, dun.
It's wrong.
You say it's wrong?
It's wrong. Because if you think, like you said, back in the 50s, back in the 60s, back in the 70s, when they showed people on TV, even opposite sex married people, like you take Lucille Ball and Desi, they didn't even sleep in the same bed
That's true. It was a different time.
on TV. So
Yeah.
I feel, so here's the thing. Everybody needs to be able to raise their children their way and not
And the
be
only way
exposed.
you're going to get that wish if you get off the grid and get away from society, because society is evolving rapidly. You
Society,
cannot
and
just hide
just
from it.
because
And if you let
society
your
is
children believe that
evolving,
it's
it
wrong,
doesn't
they're
make
going to
it
grow up
right.
thinking it too.
Doesn't make it right.
Look, I understand your point of view. Your core beliefs tell you it's wrong, but there are a lot of people out there think it's freedom, and I can't deny any
Hey,
person that lives on this planet their freedom.
hey, young lady.
Hello, young lady. How are you doing today? I like the
Pee
hair.
Wee, can you hear us?
I think she froze.
I don't know. I just it is your right, but I just don't think that you are infringing upon my right.
No, they're infringing upon your fear, not your
They're
right,
infringing upon my
because
right.
your rights only extend to you. Their rights extend to
Their rights
them.
them. So they shouldn't right. So they always holler, that's my right, that's my right, that's my right. Well, it's my right not to see it. It's my right
Yes,
not to have to explain that to my
you,
children.
I gotta wait on
no,
the whole thing.
you have that right to not explain it to your children, but you're putting your children in a state of situation where they won't understand the future. The life, everything we do is progressive. 40 years ago, I could not just walk around the street with holding a white girl's hand. I can do it now. Nobody says shit. Two guys could not hang out and hug each other and kiss each other in public, but now they can because we are progressing mentally, spiritually, and physically.
And well,
I will listen to me. First of all, let me clear something up. I am heterosexual, okay? But I believe in peace, love, and logic. I teach this every day on my Groovy Nation. And the thing about it is everybody on this planet has a right to seek their personal happiness. And if they want to do that and everything is legal, everybody's above age, they should have that right. You cannot censor them for that. You might as well go ahead and join the Republican Party if you believe it different.
I said I had some conservative views.
I see. Nick Romney.
No, not Mitt Romney.
Mike Pence.
I'm definitely not Mike Pence. I am.
Well, he got the same views as you do. So, I mean, hey.
I mean, I'm not saying you can't do it. I just don't.
You don't want to see it. You just don't want to see it.
Exactly.
Well, here's the thing. If you really don't want to see it, you're going to have to stay
What
sheltered.
is it? What is it that you don't want to see, Monica? What is it that you don't want to see?
I don't want. Personally, I don't care. I'm saying with children, I don't think that it is right that public displays of affection between homosexuals should be done in public in front of children, because I
Do you
don't
believe
feel like
that public
parents,
displays of affection should be done between interracial people?
public displays of affection should be done at all, period. Because, and especially not in front of children. That's the part I said. In front of
in
children.
front of children. In front of children. I understand that, and I'll take that into consideration due to the fact that children are very impressionable at young ages.
Exactly.
But the thing is, the world is changing and evolving. I would never forget what my cousin Tawana told me one time. She was letting her kids watch horror movies and rated R movies. I said, "Why are you letting them watch that?" She said, "Because the world is real and they need to know what's out there."
The world is real, but I don't think you should allow TV to teach that.
Okay, that's the reason they have restricted.
You shouldn't let.
Why? Because children, as Jeffrey said, children are impressionable, and people raise their children the way they want them to have a moral compass and a moral value. If you okay with that, fine. But everybody isn't okay with that. Everybody isn't okay with having to explain to their children early. Let me decide when I want to tell my children about homosexuality. Let me decide when I want to tell my children about sex. Let me decide when I want to tell my children about. And they should not have to go out in public and see that and then come home and have questions because I may not be ready for them to know that shit.
Monica, let me ask you a question. Were you ready for a car wreck? Were you ready to get slapped in the face by some stranger? No. This is life. And if you don't have to prepare with your beliefs first, they're going to adopt other beliefs. Like children having the sex talk, okay? They're not ready for the sex talk. They're not ready for the sex talk. Well, guess what? In school,
you're in the show. I'm in the show, but I can't hear what's going on. All I can say
don't have the same belief as you.
all I heard was little bitty glimpses, okay? Little bitty, mini. I can't, yes. All I can say is I heard little bitty glimpses, okay? Enough for me to respond. Okay. People live their lives certain ways. I don't judge nobody. Everybody entitled to whatever they choose on their own. Because at the end of the day, everybody got to answer to God. That's one.
That's only
but two, God. Hey, if you want to live that life, live it. I ain't got nothing against that. That's what you do. Okay? But when it comes to a marriage, everybody got their own religion, everybody got their own thing. I don't knock it. You know, all I can do is say, okay, big love to you. This what's up. You know, you hey, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Which was me. But then I don't. You know, hey, I want to see Jesus and shit, you know. But it's just what it is. Everybody live their own different lives. Everybody do what they do.
And that's exactly the point I was making. People are going to do what they're going to do. As long as they got free will, they're going to do what they're going to do. And there's nothing an individual can do to stop it. Nothing an individual can do to stop it. The government has been trying to stop it for years with the homosexuality, not letting them marry and all that stuff. But the thing about this is, guess what happened? They lost. There are too many liberal people on this planet that's going to say, no, you cannot hold them back. You cannot stop their rights. Let's think about all the people over there overseas right now in Afghanistan. Women are losing their rights left and right again because the Taliban's in control. Guess what? What are you doing about it? Nothing. Do you think it's right? No. But you can't do the damn thing about it. Just like you can't do the damn thing about people doing what they do.
And me personally, I don't care who does what. Who, if you want to date this person or you want to be married to that person, I don't care. That's your right. But
Right.
I don't care as far as public displays of affection. I feel that that goes for heterosexual as well as homosexual couples. Let a
Let me ask
child
you
decide. Let them grow up and
That's
decide their fate. Don't let us influence them by.
that's all. That is my only point. Don't do it. If you're gonna do it with adult. If there are children around,
Uh-huh.
respect the innocence of children. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Well,
Okay, let me play advocate on that real quick.
go
Come
ahead.
on, Jay.
What's the definition, if I may ask, of what would be allowable and what's not?
Bingo.
I mean,
Is a kiss on the
it's like the
lips?
catch
Is a
twenty
smack on
two.
the ass? Is it like all tongue and all that? I mean, where are you going? Where are you drawing the line?
Okay, Jay.
Bingo.
Let me say this. I get where you coming from. So it's kind of like a catch 22 because
That's not 22. Everybody.
you do want
Right.
children to see affection, but at the same time, what's too much?
Okay.
You said at the same
Bingo.
time what?
I said I do understand it's a catch 22 because you want children to see affection. Because I've talked to adults that say, well, I didn't grow up around affection. I didn't see love. I didn't see this. I didn't see that. And then you got kids that are traumatized by the shit that they did see. So it's kind of like,
Man,
oh, what, Christina? Hold up, Christina. I'll try to make you one. I don't know if I can do it from my phone. It's
that's
like,
a great
so
point, Shonda. Great
you
point.
don't really know. You're damned if you do. You're damned if you don't.
Yeah.
But you have to try to teach these kids to the best of your ability. You know what's right. What you say? Can I
Look
hold
at
hands?
Angie.
I
Yeah,
like it when
Angie,
you
you can
said
hold
try to teach
hands.
these kids. Basically, you're programming them. You're trying to program them to be more like you. How does that work?
I mean, that's what your parents did for you.
They did.
That
How was that work? It didn't.
well, it did for me. So I can't.
No, it didn't. You've done a lot of things your mother would be ashamed of, and you know it. Tell the truth.
No, really,
Woo!
I haven't.
Dang.
Really?
No, I haven't.
So you've lived a really sheltered Christian good girl life.
Lived a good girl life, but I haven't been.
That's what I'm
I haven't
saying.
wow. I
Woo!
haven't been out there wilding out either. My mama would not be ashamed of anything that I have done because I ain't done I ain't done nothing.
Oh,
Cousin's going in.
that's sad.
My mama wouldn't be ashamed because
That's
I haven't done nothing.
that's sad. Life was meant to be lived.
Well, you
He
know how I
said
was
that.
raised,
He
Frankie.
said that's sad. Come on, guys.
Lived my life,
It is. It's sad.
I
Life
mean,
was meant to be
and
lived. Life was meant to be
I lived
experienced. If you're not experiencing life,
life.
you're kind of wasting time.
Life. I live life every day to the fullest, and I experience life. But I also know there's some shit out there in life I'm not gonna do
Why? Fear?
based
Oh
on the
Lord.
way that I was raised.
Okay. Name something that's out there in life that you ain't gonna do.
I'm just not out here. Well, I'm just not out here willy nilly it, free balling it, just doing whatever.
No, 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 no. I want you to
I'm
be
just
more
not doing it.
specific. Please be more specific, okay?
I'm just not out here wilding out. I just say that I ain't never wild out in my life, so I'm not wilding out.
Okay. Well, I understand that. If you don't feel like you can do that, then don't do it. However,
Hey, Four
if six
Corners Custom Products,
and a
thank you
half
for coming.
billion people on the planet, and I guarantee you at least 5 billion have done something they regret.
Everybody have life regrets, but I'm
Hmm.
just saying, you as a person, some people go against everything they were taught, and they go the total opposite of what they were taught and the way they were raised. Some people go deeper into the way they were taught and the way they were raised. They become extremists, and then there's a group of people who let what they were raised and what the way they were taught be their guide, be their moral compass, be their values, and they have a happy medium. There's no right or wrong.
Hmm.
Just living life
Okay. Now, I'm glad you
they
said
want to
that.
live
It
life.
took me a while to get you there, but you finally got there. There is no right or wrong. Everybody has a personal belief, a personal opinion, and free will. You cannot dictate how they're going to live their life. And if you don't want to see it, you're going to have to shelter yourself.
And a lot of people
I
do.
don't even think
They're
it's working.
like
Oh, it
we
is
as
working.
we as a
Wait,
culture,
it ain't
that is
ready
what
yet.
it
Give me a
is.
minute.
You associate with people who are like
Find me one first
you.
before you unplug.
You associate with like-minded people who are in the same culture that you are in. And sometimes you venture out, sometimes
Yeah.
you do that, but most people stay
This is the one.
within their culture, their beliefs,
I said
their
stop
thought
doing this stuff on
process.
steps. You
Your
gonna tear
friends are not these
purchase.
people that are out there living totally different
Let
from
me
you
ask
for
you
the
a
most
question.
part.
Let me ask you a question though. If you don't venture out and explore the things like that, what are you doing to yourself?
Anything to myself, and when I because they don't, I'm not going to encompass people in my life who don't have some of the same values that I have.
Okay. All right. So now you're saying that you're racist.
Whoa.
Racist because I don't have any power to be racist.
No, you're saying that you're racist because you don't encompass people in your life that don't believe the same as you do. That's the purest definition of race there is.
No, it's not because I don't have.
Wow.
No, it's not. No, it's
Really?
not. No, it's not.
Oh, so
Because racism.
you're ashamed to believe that you're racist, but yet you don't want to let people be themselves.
Be whomever they want to be. I just don't have to put them in my life.
You don't. But what are you doing if you're to your life if you're closing certain people off?
Closing them off for my own peace, my own sanity, my own morals, my own values. Why do I have to encompass them in my life because they live different? Why do I have to include them?
You
If
don't.
that's not
Okay.
You don't.
so that's not me being racist. I'm
No,
not
if you're being
discriminating
racist,
against them.
you
I'm
are
not
eliminating
discriminating.
a group of people because of their beliefs. That is a purest definition of race. Beliefs, culture, looks.
No,
That's
no.
all racist. It is.
I choose who can be in my life and not in my life. And if
You
there
have
is
that
a
right.
certain
You have
person
that right
who
to choose
does
who you
not
want in your life
have
and who
the
you do not want in
same,
your life. You have that right.
and that's not being racist. That
Yes,
is
it is.
me choosing who is going to be in my life. I don't have to
Okay.
encompass every person in the world in my life.
You don't have
Sean,
to, but you should. Do you know why? Because
No,
every
I
person on
shouldn't.
this planet is your brother or sister. And if you eliminate them
And
because of where they live,
I got brothers and
because of what
sisters
they
that I don't
believe,
encompass.
because of who they are with, you're limiting your experiences in life. That's not what life was meant to do.
According to you.
Matter of fact, you said you're a
Shonda.
Christian. You're
Hey,
supposed to
Shonda,
go
I
out
got to
there and
go
be a
grab my
Christian for
boots.
real.
This is getting
Yeah.
deep.
That's according to you.
You
That
gotta
No,
go
it's not
grab
according to
what?
me. That's according to the Bible. If
I
that
got to
Bible
go
that you
grab my
believe,
boots.
that
Go
Bible
get
that
him.
you believe, that's on
I
you.
didn't. I did not say I didn't love them. I did not say
Apparently
that
you
I
don't.
would. No, that just because they're not a part of my everyday life does not mean I don't love them and pray for them. Does not mean that I won't say hi and bye. It just means we're not running in the same circle because we don't do the same thing.
Well, I can understand that. But let me ask you a question. Are you afraid to venture out from your circle?
Ooh.
Rose? Is she freeze?
I'm not afraid to venture out from my
Did some?
circle, but I
Then why don't
also
you?
know that there are certain circles that after I ventured out, that circle ain't for me, and I'm gonna go back to my circle.
Yeah, I understand that. Let's do
That's
this.
what I'm saying.
Okay. Monica,
Monica,
give me
can
1
I
second.
ask you something, please?
Go ahead.
Hold up, Jay.
Have
I mean,
Have
hold
you?
up,
I'm
Jeffrey. Go
sorry,
ahead,
cousin.
Jay.
I'm sorry,
I'm through. Go ahead.
Monica. I was just curious if you experienced cruelness and lack of love from other entities. Other examples here.
Absolutely, you wouldn't
Where is
be
all
human
that
if you
coming?
haven't.
I guess I'm just looking for the origin of all that.
There is no origin for all that. Just in life, you run into people who are not a part of what you believe, and you don't have no ill will toward them. You don't have no malice toward them. You don't have anything toward them other than hi bye. And I'm gonna choose for my own personal belief and my own personal whatever that
Okay.
I'm not gonna dwell in that circle because that doesn't benefit me.
Okay.
It doesn't help me grow spiritually. It doesn't help me grow physically. It doesn't help me grow emotionally. It doesn't help me grow. So why
How do
are
you know
you
that? How do
engaging
you
in
know that?
something that
Where are you
doesn't help
basing
you
that
grow?
proof on? Where are you getting that proof at that they can't help you do something? Where you get that from?
Because I know who I am. So
No,
if
you
that
don't.
person
Apparently, you don't. Here, let me talk. Let me stop you for 1 second. One hot second. Here's the thing. I never played really good baseball until guess what? I hung out with white people who taught me things how to play baseball. I never could do certain things because I didn't have that upbringing or that skill to do it until I opened myself up to being educated by someone who had more experience. You are limiting your life experiences.
I
You
did not
cannot
limit my
live
life
that way without being
experiences.
racist,
I did
racist,
not. I said,
racist,
okay,
racist,
if that's what you say, then that's fine.
racist,
Dang.
I'll be racist.
racist.
I'll be
Oh
racist.
no.
I'll be racist. Okay, I'm
Don't.
racist.
Yeah, let's not bully the girl now. Come on now.
I'm not. I'm just messing.
Me?
She should know me. She should know me by now. I'm crazy.
I know. I'm just simply saying you have to understand. I will give anybody a chance. I have been in circles and I have been around multiple people, and I'll give anybody a chance in multiple cultures. I am all about learning. I'm all about having new experiences. But I also know that there are certain situations, certain people, certain places, certain situations that I personally will not participate in because it does not benefit me spiritually, physically, emotionally. It doesn't. So I choose not to participate in that.
Your
That's okay.
programming runs deep. Your programming runs real deep. I couldn't hear it.
You know, I mean, some of that's admirable to a point too. Like, she's got her boundaries. She sticks to them. You know,
Yeah,
she.
that's not a problem.
I
I
mean,
respect that.
do I
But the
assume
thing
you
about
got
this,
children? You know, I mean, I don't
this
know.
whole conversation thing is to be open to understand and try to educate yourselves and become better human beings and not just limit because this is my core belief. I'm not going to move from this core belief. I'm going to stay right here. This is what I know. This is how I'm going to live. That's not
My
life.
view, and my views have changed.
We need to get cousin on
My
some
views
public
on certain
speeches,
things,
man.
my views on certain things have changed.
Good. That's a great thing.
I've experienced, and I'm not saying that it's not. It has. You all have to grow. If you still believe what you believe 25 years ago that Santa Claus is real, and you now 35, that's a problem.
I'm 52 as of 12 o'clock tonight. And
Happy
Oh shoot!
birthday.
thank
Happy
you.
birthday, cousin.
Thank you. Thank you. But guess what? I still believe in Santa Claus.
Jeffrey, we need to have
Wait,
a
are you
different
saying so
conversation.
he's not real? Santa's not real?
He is
Santa
as
is real.
real as you want him to be.
I'm just
Santa's
kidding.
real. Matter of fact,
Okay.
this year I played the part of Santa Claus.
But I'm just saying, there's got to be some growth. There's got to be some change. There's got to be different perspectives. I'm not saying that, but what I am saying that if
I believe in Santa Claus too.
if I encounter something that doesn't benefit me or doesn't help me,
But see, that's what I was saying. There are things that other cultures and people can bring to the table that will help you. But if you're closed off to it, you're not going to
I
grow.
was closed off to it.
You said that.
I said once I encounter it, it does not.
Mm,
It doesn't for me. It might for you, but it may not do it for me.
mm.
Okay.
A lot of people have a desire to go to Africa and to explore Africa. I
Yeah.
have no desires to ever set foot in Africa. It don't make
I
me
do.
wrong.
Actually, I've been to Africa already. So, but not to the black part of Africa. I've been to like Egypt and shit like that, Somalia.
I want to go to Egypt.
I would like to go to
Greece.
South Africa to see where apartheid was at. I would like to go to the
No.
Ivory Coast.
She said no.
Why not?
I ain't lost shit in Africa. I personally have no
Man.
desire to go to Africa. For all of y'all that want to go to Africa, go to Africa. I just don't never want to go. But I want to go. But there are other parts of the world that I absolutely want to go to. But I
You
don't
do
want to go to
realize
Africa.
there are some very beautiful parts of Africa too.
I know that. Absolutely.
And there's a bunch of civilized places over there too.
I
It's
know
not
that,
all.
and I still,
It's not all bushes,
Jeffrey, I
sand,
know
and
that.
lawn.
I still don't want to go.
Okay. Well, look, since when my time in the military, I spent a lot of time overseas. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you, whenever I went somewhere, I got into the culture. I left the military bases. I went over and I hung out. I ate with people. I talked to them, and they were of all different types of shape, form, fashions,
Yeah,
religions, and beliefs.
and Jeffrey, I travel often. COVID has stopped my traveling, but I travel often, and I
You get
go
a
a lot of
passport?
places. And I've gone out of the country, and I've left the country and gone many places. And I do exactly what you said. I find me a local to take me around, to tell me about their history, to learn about their culture, and to experience the people in a real way. I'm open. I'm all for that. I do that everywhere I go when I leave the United States, leave Chattanooga, leave Tennessee. I
What
do that.
countries have
I'm
you been to?
all about experiencing that.
What countries have you been to, Monica?
Shout out to
Been,
Chat Town.
I have been to all parts of Mexico, all parts of the Bahamas, the Jamaica. I've been to Paris. I've been to
You been to
London.
Paris?
I've been to
You been to Europe?
Belgium.
You been to Europe?
I've been to Europe.
Belgium? Okay.
Been to Belgium.
And
I've been to Rotterdam. I've been to the Netherlands. I left
Uh-oh.
the country.
She came ready. She came ready, man.
she did. She sure did. So, what was the best thing about London?
She got those receipts.
The best thing about London, um, probably because we happened to be there at the time that the guards were changing at the palace.
At Buckingham Palace?
Yes, and actually being able to watch the changing of the guard
The
was
precision, uniformity of it all?
that was just amazing. Being
Did you take a
able
picture
to
with him?
yes, I actually have a photo album. So the next time we're all over Shonda's, I'll try to remember to keep the photo album in the car. Because I have actual photo albums of every place I've been. Um,
Yeah.
being able to go to Harrods and have high tea, being able to ride in a real London black cab,
UAS cargo.
escargot in France.
Man.
I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed.
Right.
Love,
Let me guess.
I
You're
love
the Save
escargot.
the Snails Committee?
I love
Listen,
it.
let me tell you something.
You
When
know
my
your husband
grandmama
gonna smoke
passed,
some snails.
huh?
You know your husband gonna smoke snails eventually. Smoked
Well, he
escargot.
can smoke whatever
Wow.
he want to smoke. I ain't gonna eat the shit.
Shonda, you ain't
Man.
gonna know what it is.
I'm not finna eat it, so it don't make no difference what he smoke.
She meant
What if I
that.
put it in your
Jeffrey, don't make me beat on
mouth?
you.
But what if it's good?
I wouldn't know that because I'm not even gonna try it.
Okay, well, let me tell y'all something. When I was stationed in Korea, my first wife, her father had this package of white wax paper. And to me, when I see white wax paper and dark meat on it, I'm automatically thinking, guess what it is? Roast beef. Guess what it was?
No. I'm afraid to ask.
Too.
Well, my wife came in there at the time, Haji, and she said, wake it the air. And then she called me crazy and a whole bunch of things and slapped it out my hand. And slapped it out my hand. It hit the floor. And she ran out the room. And I looked at my father-in-law. I said, wake it there. He said, can't go again. I said, can't go again. He said, nah. He said, mother say oh. I said, mother say oh. He was like, I picked that shit up and ate that shit. It was
5-second
good.
rule.
No, it wasn't a 5-second rule. It was the fact that the meat had such great texture and such flavor in it.
What was it, Jeffrey?
Kegogi.
What is that?
Gogi is the Korean word for meat. K is the word internationally known for dog.
Dang, you ate that canine like that?
Hey, I put some mustard on that shit and went down.
Somebody's little puppy?
I just got sick.
Actually, first of all, in Korea, they are raised to be eaten. They're in the pen, they're fattened up, and then they're cut, they're butchered just like the same way they do cows.
Sick.
Jeffrey,
Okay.
come on now.
So Jeffrey, like as soon as I can leave the country and Corona is over, I'm going to Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Was supposed to go
Hey,
that
you know
March
what?
when the country shut down and we didn't get to go.
You know what? Dubai, I ain't been there, but I want to go to Dubai. I really want to go to
I
Dubai.
want to go to Dubai. I'm going to Dubai and Abu Dhabi.
Say what?
I'm going to Dubai with you, Frankie. Let's
Who's
plan
that?
a girls' trip.
That would be
Well,
nice.
it don't have to be a girls' trip. It could just be a trip.
You know what? I can see that shit now. Black folks in Dubai walking around talking, "Ooh, what is that? Ooh, what is that?" It's gonna be
Hey,
crazy.
I'm with it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, so I go. I have luggage and passports. I will leave the country in a heartbeat. The only reason I have been stationed in these here United States the last almost 2 years is because of Corona.
I am actually supposed to be in the Philippines now, but because they have a 21 quarantine, I couldn't make my trip happen this year. But I got my passport and everything ready to go. Got my money saved. I'm
Dang,
good.
Frugal. Come on, Frugal.
Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Yes.
Tashiria, Frugal Mama said, did it taste like chicken?
No, it did not.
What it taste like?
It actually tasted kind of like roast beef because I thought it was roast beef as I was eating it, but it came. I mean, Haji was pissed off at me for like a week after eating that dog, but then she got over it.
What it taste like?
It tasted like roast beef.
Like dog.
Look,
Imagine
first of
what a
all,
dog would taste like. It tasted like dog.
Monica, I promise you, if I ever get some more roast beef, I'm gonna give you some.
Hell no, Christina.
You're not gonna get Jeffrey. I promise you, I would never eat anything that you have.
For real?
Wow.
For real.
Don't.
So you say that now, but
I think
when
I believe. I think I believe her based on.
Because our plane crashed and we out there in the desert and you starving. I'm
I'm
gonna say, hey Monica, you want some?
be like, I'm starved. Jesus, I am ready for you to come get me because if I eat that, I'm sure enough gonna die. So I might as well just die now because I'm not doing it.
Boy, I tell you what, I can't wait to be out there in the wilderness with you. Or when the zombies hit, when the poppers, hey, I'm being nonsense now, okay? Just totally nonsense. But when the zombies hit, I'm gonna cook a rat.
Lord.
I'm gonna cook a rat. I'm gonna cook a fat rat. And I'm be like, no, Monica, you can't have none of this.
And I'm gonna be like, you're fine because I don't want none.
For
Not
real?
a fat rat.
You
We gonna be looking like a straight up crackhead if I gotta eat some rat.
First of all,
I
Sandy,
am straight.
I know you already. You is not finna go hungry like that. You gonna eat that rat with me. You gonna be like, Jeffrey, did you put salt on this? I'm like, yes, I did.
Who, me? No. You know better than that.
Hell, your husband
Hey.
gonna be over there smoking them. I got
Cousin is a mess.
smoke rats. Gonna be
Hey.
smoking.
That's your cousin. You and him can eat rat together. You know dang on well I ain't eating no rat.
He is not gonna let you starve.
Christina G so crazy.
Dang.
She said she been to Dubai from watching it on a TV show. That don't count, Christina.
Hey, you know what we should do though? We can't
What's
really just
up?
do too much to leave the country, but we can go to Vegas.
I'm with it.
I got time off. I'm just saying. We can go hit Vegas. I'm gonna be on the one-armed bandits and blackjack.
Shonda, first of all, Shonda ain't going nowhere if she got to fly. So why she keep hollering?
That's a damn lie, Frankie. That's a damn lie. I told you I was gonna fly this year.
Okay.
We can do it like they used to do Mr. T on the 18.
That's right.
Thank you.
That's
all
right.
you gotta do.
What that dude say? What that rapper say? He said, "Out like a light, out like a light." Something on next flight. That's what we're gonna do. Just put her to sleep. She'll be all right.
That's it. I'm going. I told you I was gonna go.
I love it when a plan comes together.
There you go, Hannibal Smith.
Jay, have you ever flown?
Oh yes. I
You
stay
like
in the
it?
air. I stay in the air like a bird.
Hey,
Shit,
Jay.
no.
Jay, you ever did that?
No, sir.
500.
I appreciate you.
500. That means I took off in planes, but then landed the same plane.
How about that? Okay, so
it's getting
so Monica, they
Okay.
mentioned Vegas. Now, you know, if you go to Vegas, you're going to encounter a whole lot of what you all were talking about earlier. So how's that?
Vegas multiple times. I love
How's that?
Vegas.
Oh, okay. You've been there. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Hey,
I go to Vegas. I've probably been to Vegas 6-7 times now.
So how'd that play out for you?
Hold up, y'all. I'll be right back.
She stayed in the hotel room.
Oh
I be
shoot!
out on, let me tell you something. I be out doing what Monica do. I am not a prude. I am not one of these people to be like, ooh, no, do you?
So will you
Because
come
it
to the
don't have no
brothel with me?
effect on me.
Give me a cigarette, please.
Will you come to the brothel with me?
Yeah.
Can I have a cigarette?
Cool. Cool.
Strip clubs,
What you
I
mean?
tip. I don't have no problem. That,
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to visit my friends up there at Donna's Ranch.
We
Not the
live.
Bourbon
We
Ranch,
laughing and
but
talking.
Donna's.
but yeah, I love
Yeah,
Vegas.
give me one of them for later.
Absolutely love Vegas.
I like Vegas too. And since I can't go to the Philippines this year, might as well go to Vegas. By the way, what y'all doing New Year's?
Wedding.
I don't know. What you doing for New Year's, Monica?
I'm going to a wedding.
Huh?
I'm going to a wedding.
Shonda, you better put that thing out.
You going to a wedding?
Well, so y'all need to know, me and my Tennessee River Pirates are going to meet up at Goodfellas Pizza, and then after that's going to be around by 5 to 6. Then we're headed over to get good tables at Allen Goes. So Monica, you want to come
That's
to
where
Allen?
JJ want to go, but Allen Goes is too crowded.
It's going to definitely be crowded that night.
COVID.
We got about
Is
25
it?
about River Pirates going with us.
Yeah, that's just too crowded.
But
I
normally,
can't
you know,
do.
normally I'm at church.
You're not going to church this time?
We're not having it.
Who's getting married?
One of my sorority sister's daughters.
Okay,
Monica,
Jay.
using a sorority? Using a
She's
sorority?
getting married at.
I am a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Okay, all right. Y'all, you do the dances, you do the steps.
But I got too old. My knees is bad. My back hurts. You know.
So let me ask you a question. We get you a couple shots of
Damn,
tequila. You show
friend.
us how to do it.
Shonda.
You can't be get. Hey, friend. You can't get old like that. That means you can't get it in.
But Shonda
Uh-oh.
Jeffrey said if I take a
Uh-oh.
couple of shots, will I show them how? Tell them, baby, I'll turn up on them. They don't know. I table dance and chair dance with the best of them, baby.
Oh wow! So you do wild out a little bit.
Yeah.
She wild out a lot, bitch.
Wild out.
She wild out. Let me tell y'all something. There's two Monicas. There's Monica and then there's Frankie.
Oh wow!
Oh,
And I'm Frankie also.
okay.
There's two
So-
Frankies.
Yes,
Now
we're both
take
Frankie.
So you guys
Go
have
on
split
and tell her what
personality?
Frankie mean, Monica. Go on and tell her what Frankie mean.
Frankie want to blow up the bank.
Frankie
Frankie wanna, yeah, so yeah. Frankie want to
Look
rob
at
the
Jeffrey.
bank.
But Jeffrey know I'm Frankie. He know that. So Jeffrey already know me. But for those of you that don't, and those of you that don't know Monica, she's two people in one. She's the professional Monica. She has a set of friends that she's like, but then
Oh no!
she got a set of friends. She be like, "Hey, bitch, pass me the blunt." You know, not really, but but she
It's
got a
all right.
crew.
Here's what it is. I do. This is the motto. I do ratchet shit with classy people.
Ooh,
Oh, really?
mercy!
That's
But
right.
her real
My
ratchet crew consists of me, Letitia, and Kimberly and Muniel. That is her ratchet crew.
Dang,
But
you
I
put them
do
all on
ratchet
blast like that?
yeah, because they know they don't care.
Oh yeah, we know. But I do ratchet shit with classy people. You reach an age where you just can't do ratchet.
But see, this is the thing. I work for an insurance company, so when I get on the phone, this is my phone voice. Hi, this is Shonda. Thank you for calling United Healthcare. How can I help you today? But
I
this
get
is my
one.
ratchet voice. What up, though? You feel me? So I'm two people too.
Yeah, well, we all have multiple
Man.
personalities, especially those of us who work on telephones. Thank you for calling. This is
Jeffrey,
Jeffrey.
yeah, you got. Well, Jeffrey, you got that. You're the same, but you're like a little bit of the same. You're like, you are what you get. If you don't like it, F it.
It don't. Hey, it's working for me. I'm number 2. in the month of December, a month of November, and number 2 in the month of December. Well, hey, I'm holding strong. I'm getting that bonus. Getting that bonus. Getting that bonus.
Yeah. So, who is this? So, to Frankie, or is it? It's. How's it spelled, Frankie? How we spell it?
It is FRANKIE.
There we go.
There you
I
go.
was right on the first one. I got it.
You was right, Jay.
Frankie.
All
Hey,
right.
what's
Where's my points?
Like, and you guys go to New Orleans?
Oh yeah.
I ain't been nowhere that consists of me. Only places I've been. Let me tell you how sad I am in real life. I have been to Alabama, Atlanta,
Oh no.
Asheville, North Carolina,
Uh-huh.
Nashville, Knoxville, Gatlinburg. And that's it.
You ain't been to Memphis?
Shonda.
No.
That's who's not living.
You
Apparently
never made it down to the beaches down in the Gulf yet?
I ain't been to the beach. I ain't been no fucking where. But let me tell you something. In Jesus' name, that's gonna stop.
Wow.
You
I
know
hope
what
so.
I got 2 beach trips planned this summer with my Tennessee River Pirates.
There you
We're
go.
gonna bring you with us. We're gonna bring you with us. Make sure you have your camera with you. Make sure you have your phone
I
with
have a
you.
camera.
Because no, we going live down to the beach.
Absolutely. I want to do like I've never even been on a cruise. I want to do just a big old, once this mess is over with, I want us to do like a huge family and friend cruise. I know, Monica, you know more about planning that type of stuff. You and Emily. I want to do that. I just want to start traveling, enjoying my life, my family, because people are dying every day. I mean,
Yeah.
and I want to say, well, dang, I missed this, I missed that, because I've already missed a lot of stuff. But that is just about to be out the window. Now I do
Out
have
the
to go
window.
get my first flight in. Now I want to go somewhere short and quick, get it over with, just to see how I'm gonna like it.
Well, you could be to Atlanta in what, 30, 40-minute flight?
Yeah, but if she
They
get on
still
that
That's what
damn dust
somebody else.
cropper,
They still doing
Huh?
flights. Still
she fly out of Chattanooga to Atlanta on that damn dust cropper. Although it's 35 minutes, she'll never fly again.
You weren't
Yeah.
supposed to
Yeah,
tell her
don't
that,
put me
Mike.
on that I'm gonna be scared of.
You
That's
weren't
like
supposed to.
You put it like she spraying dust on the fields. No, sir.
Mercy.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't put me on nothing that I'm gonna be like, Lord have mercy. I
No.
want to just do like a big old friends thing on a cruise. I think that would be. Do I got to fly to go some? I don't got to fly to go to no whole cruise, do I?
No, you just gotta drive down to the port.
Yeah,
It's a
you can
long
leave out of
drive,
New
you know.
Orleans.
Yeah, if you
You
don't.
can leave out of New Orleans. You can leave out of Mobile, Alabama.
Right.
You can leave out of Jacksonville. You can leave out of Miami
Oh,
or
wait, I've been to
Canal.
Mississippi. I've been to Mississippi. I forgot that.
Mississippi. Isn't that
We
where
got family in
Bailey?
Mississippi.
Isn't that where Bailey Squad's from?
Uh,
Isn't she always
she's
bragging about
in.
that?
I think she's in. Fuck,
I mean,
I
like,
forgot. I think she's in Michigan.
but didn't she used to stay down there? She's always saying something about that, Mississippi.
I forgot.
All right.
I
might.
I've been to Nicole and Biloxi.
I ain't been there.
Well,
We used to go to
Monica
Biloxi
always
every
traveling.
summer. Yeah, we used to,
me tell you
my
something.
family used to go to Biloxi all the time.
And Monica's not originally from Chattanooga. Monica's from Pulaski, Tennessee. I ain't even been there.
wait a
Where
minute.
is that at? What part of the state is that?
Pulaski's in like kind of like
It's south of Nashville, north of Huntsville, Alabama.
yeah.
Okay. Over in the central.
It's in Middle Tennessee.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I can't believe
Yeah,
nobody, Jeffrey, Mr. History, you ain't say nothing about Pulaski.
I don't know nothing about Pulaski.
Well, good. We're going to leave it at that. Y'all go do some
I will
research.
speak on things I know.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Leave it alone then. Yes, I'm from
Like Star
Pulaski.
Trek.
But
Y'all
I
want to talk
do.
about Star Trek? We can talk about some Star Trek.
No, I hated Star Trek. Now, if you want to talk about Star Wars.
See, that's
I
what's wrong
like
with
Star Wars. I didn't do Star Trek either.
Yeah.
A little bit, but not a lot.
No, not at all.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta use the restroom. Y'all finish talking. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Cool.
because
You're
But I can still hear
cousins
y'all because I got my
hey,
earphones on.
Shonda, quick
cousins
question.
about to go in again.
Shonda, quick question.
Yeah, I'm here. I got on my earphones.
Will you be urinating or defecating?
Oh my word!
I'm gonna take off my earphones because you're retarded.
Oh my word!
I'm not gonna go defecate. I'm going to go number one.
Urinate?
Thank you.
It's
Let
called
me put
urinate.
out one of these
PSAs.
parental advisories here real quick.
Right.
Yeah, cause hey AJ, tell them about the last live when Ira went berserk.
Oh, with Tracy G and what's the dude's name?
Ira, my cousin
Yeah,
Ira.
Ira. Woo.
He went
Oh
berserk.
yeah, you missed that one. That one
Monica,
was
where were you
seriously.
on? Where were y'all on that one, cousin? Where were you
I
on that
wouldn't have
one?
got I wouldn't have got on if Tracy was on. I wouldn't have participated in
Oh well,
that
I know
conversation
that.
at all.
What you got against Tracy?
They dated for 100 years. That's all. Okay, I'm done. Bye. I'll be right back.
Oh, look
Oh
at that.
shoot!
You were a victim. Oh my goodness.
I wasn't a victim.
The hell
Cat's
you
out
went
of the
to
bag.
Tracy was a victim.
I don't look at it as being a victim. It was a life lesson.
Victim.
Man,
It's okay. There's been a lot of females. Maybe they victim too.
It was a life lesson. You only a victim if you
Be
wallow
right
in it,
back. Going to
stay
the
in it.
girls' room.
If you only
Urinate.
wallow in it, stay in it, and let it define your life. I'm not a victim. It was a life lesson.
Okay.
now usually lessons mean you learn something, right?
I learned something.
Don't take the bait now. Don't take. Don't take it.
I learned some shit. Trust
See,
me.
that's why she won't be on with Tracy on.
Shout out to Tracy G.
There's just no reason for us to communicate. We're good.
Okay.
Did you have a child with Tracy?
Hell no, I don't have no
Oh
children at
shoot!
all.
I'm just making sure. Because, he had some.
Fine.
Oh man.
He got 5.
Boo, Lil Tracy, Eric, Tika, and Kobe. No,
guess you
I
did.
don't do. Yeah, I don't have children. No.
They slow you down, don't they?
They do something,
Yeah, they slow you down.
but I got 11 nieces and nephews, and that's enough.
Hey, I'm right there with you. I ain't got no biologicals. I got kids, but they're not biological.
Right, I have Boo.
Mm.
I got
25.
I'm with the birthday boy on that one. Shoot.
Well, I got like 49 minutes before it's actually my birthday, but still. I'm
Yes.
celebrating. I done popped open the bottle of wine. We good. Let's roll.
I'm drinking this
Let's
apple
talk
juice
about
with
that.
you, man.
Are you really wine drinkers? Like, I'm not a wine drinker.
I am a wine drinker. I am a rum drinker. I am a vodka drinker. I am a beer drinker. I am a drinker.
But this is my question.
Hold on,
Are
y'all.
you
Be
a
right back. I gotta grab
real
Judy's
wine
baby's diaper.
drinker, or are you like fan of the Moscato?
No. I like a great Marlot. I like a good blush. I actually drink. I drink for the flavor and the taste of it. There are some things I don't drink, like Jaeger. I can't stand that shit. No, I actually drink wine all the time. I get like 4 bottles here now. I get everything from Gallo to Barefoot to what is that called?
Man.
I need my glasses. I need to start putting my glasses on. I can't see far
So
away.
you ready for the birthday and New Year's?
Well, I bought myself a motorcycle for my birthday and Christmas present. Yay!
Yay!
Now on 2 motorcycles.
Because I like to go to wine tasting, and I like to learn about wines. And like when we were in Paris, that was one of the first things we did. We went to a wine tasting, but I'm not a wine drinker.
I'm sorry, I couldn't think of it now, did. You're not a wine drinker? Well, that's okay. You don't have to be a wine drinker.
No, and I find it fascinating because I'd be like, what do y'all? I mean, I'm not a. So Jay, you're a wine drinker too?
No, I'm actually.
Jay
I don't even drink. I don't even drink it all. That's why I'm over here with this apple juice.
Jay lives here in Chattanooga.
Shout out to Chat Town.
Chattanooga, the Scenic City. So y'all, I was thinking about starting a live stream called maybe Davis After Dark. You know where
Oh wow.
any conversation can go because people like to talk about, of course, sex, religion, um, racist issues, just all kinds of stuff. And I just want to have an open platform for people to express themselves, to not be judged, to talk about what they want to talk about.
That's a
What's up,
great
y'all?
idea.
Hi,
So
what
that's what we're
Jeffrey?
on right now, right?
Yeah, but I want to make it like a thing. You know,
Okay.
like
What
the real deal lunch hour.
what was the name of it again?
Maybe
Davis
Davis
after
After Dark.
dog or something she said.
Shut
Yeah.
up, biatch.
What about
Uh,
them real deal nights? Got to watch out for them.
I
yeah.
don't know. Y'all give me some suggestions on what we should call it.
Taboo with
And
Shonda.
Jeffrey, when you coming up here? Because I'm gonna slap you around.
You can try, but think about it. If you're gonna have that kind of conversation, you might want to diversify your panel.
What do you mean?
I mean, diversify your panel. You should
Jay
probably,
is white.
huh?
Jay is white. Jay
Well,
is white.
I can tell that by the voice, but I'm saying you need some people who are religious, people who are not religious. You need people who are gay. You need to diversify your panel.
Well, Monica's religious.
Good, great.
What? I'm so
Monica, let him
confused.
have it. Let him have it.
I'm not. Hey,
She actually agrees with me on that one. If you're going to have a show after dark and you're talking about cultural situations or things that most people feel is taboo, like Shonda, taboo with Shonda. I mean, you need to diversify your panel and have a mix of people that represent the general population of the planet, not just us.
I am, but this is something new we're starting. You know, I haven't been
Hmm.
going live in a while because once I got sick or whatever, I really hadn't been on my channel doing what I
When you
used
say
to
you
do.
got sick, was it Corona?
I had the corona and I got really sick. Boy, shut up.
let's talk about it. Let's talk about the corona and vaccines, masking up.
Uh-oh.
Me personally, I don't believe in that vaccine. Now,
Did
to
you get
each
the
his
vaccine?
own, huh?
Did you get the vaccine?
I just said I didn't believe it. So what does that mean?
Man, I
Did
got
you?
that damn booster yesterday and I've been in
I
bed
got
all day.
vaccinated and I'm waiting to get my booster.
I'm not doing it.
Let me ask you this question, because you say you don't believe in the vaccine. Can I ask you why?
Okay,
Yeah,
let
well,
me give you an example. Now, I went against my better judgment. Anytime let me tell you something. You know how people say you have that other voice that tells you to do something or not to do it.
Who,
So
Frankie?
9 times out of 10, what you say, Jay? What you say, Jay?
What other voice? You talking about Frankie?
Nah. Yeah. When my Frankie voice
That
be
was
like, "Hey,
good.
bitch."
That was good.
Hey, when my other voice say, "Bitch, don't do it," I need to listen to her.
Oh.
is it because you're afraid of needles?
No, I'm gonna tell you what it is.
They're messing with your
So,
DNA.
no, listen. I went and got the flu shot against my better judgment because I was trying to get this job,
And you got sick.
and I got some shit happen. So listen, ever since I started doing like a lot of natural healing and stuff like that. See, um I've been anemic since I was a child. I've always had low blood. And then I got asthma as I turned into an adult. I did not have asthma as a child, but when I became grown, now all kind of shit's happening to me. Well,
Mm.
I said I don't think I should get that flu shot, but I got it anyway. And then I got the other one, I think Tdap or whatever the hell it was.
Well, you gotta
I
have
got
Tdap.
that,
You got that here when you went to elementary school.
but I got another. It was dip. I forgot what it was, but anyway, it was two
Yeah.
shots I got, and my arm swelled. And I was like, Okay, that's normal. Well, it swelled, but then it traveled up underneath my arm. So my lymph nodes were swollen. It traveled from my arm to my, not trying to be, gross, but it traveled to my breast. And my breast
Ain't
was
nothing
like
gross
dented
there.
in. It was like dented in, like you could fold it almost. It was, hey, Kiki girl, thank you for coming. Hit that like button.
They're talking about
Um,
folded breasts.
and yeah, and Red was like, girl, ain't nothing wrong with your damn titties. Until he looked at it, he was like, damn. Frankie, didn't I show it to you?
No, ma'am.
You didn't see it? Okay, well,
No,
I
ma'am.
think
You know
Tisha may
Frank
have
ain't
saw it.
gay. You know Frank ain't
Huh?
gay. You know Frank ain't gay.
What that mean? Me and Frankie been friends for years. We've
Oh
used the restroom in the
Lord, here
same
we go.
area. I mean, what the fuck does that mean? We've
Yeah,
been friends for
I mean, I've
what?
seen
Whoop,
those.
whoop, whoop, whoop. Potty mouth.
She's seen these titties. Hell, I've seen hers. I mean, we're friends. We've been friends for years. If you think we never sat in the same bathroom, had to take a pee pee, whatever, we friends. But
You
Oh,
know I
and
got
after,
friends. You know I got male friends for life that I've had forever, and I ain't never seen Nate Johnson. Don't want to
tell
see
him,
Nate
tell
Johnson.
him, cousin, tell
that's
him,
a
But
little
cousin.
men
different.
are different from women. We
That's
don't.
like
Yeah,
different.
this just like whatever, bitch. I'm finna take my clothes off. And you just got to see what you see. I'll be right
Yeah,
back. I don't want you, and you don't want me. We is good.
yeah. It ain't like we was like, but
Sure, because she was in
Y'all
a
are
we
sorority.
crazy.
Because she was in a
well
sorority. I see what they do.
one
You
time
ain't
I was
seen
in
what we
band camp.
did.
Oh
You
my
just
word.
heard.
Huh?
Jeffrey, you heard me.
I heard you.
One time when
Okay.
I was in band camp.
Oh
but
man.
and after that I knew I was like, no, ain't nobody sticking no more needles or nothing like that in me. I'm taking medication that I said I shouldn't take. I've had reactions to medication. Monica can tell y'all back when I stayed like on Highway 50 at the park, I was going through a lot of weird shit, like paranoid, no, paranoid stuff. I had taken some type of medication, and it whipped me up. It was all my mouth. I had purple whips in my tongue, on my face, body. I can't. No,
Whoa.
I'm not taking nothing else.
That sounds like an allergic reaction.
Yeah. So Shonda, I've
Okay,
heard you tell that story before about the flu shot. If can I ask how long did it take for that to
shit, it took weeks and
dissipate,
weeks for
or
me.
disappear from your?
Weeks. I had to reach out to one of my holistic ladies and ask her like, what do I do? And she told me the stuff to do. It was already stuff that I was doing, but I just had to
Okay.
like enforce it and change the stuff I was eating. I had to like really cleanse my system out, and it finally subsided. But no, no,
All right.
no, no, no.
Quick question. Quick question. Can
Mm.
you still fold your titty?
Oh no.
No.
What
It's unfoldable. I
you
wish
doing
I
with the
could.
hand motion, man?
Because I think
Jeffrey, when you come over here, I'm knocking you out.
I'll be on guard. I'll be on guard.
Yeah, but you have to. I mean, well, and I could get why you wouldn't do that because I know you're paranoia and you know you're a hypochondriac and you have every disease there
Oh man.
is.
I'm
So
not a
But
hypochondriac.
you
Not
not,
anymore.
really?
Not anymore. No.
but not
I'm.
anymore
Did
on
you
that.
lose your taste when you get corona?
I did. I lost my taste and my smell.
So it was really corona.
Yeah,
Did you
everybody in
have
the
to get
house had it.
respiratory? Did you
You
get
got them
respiratory?
back yet? Did they come back yet?
Who?
Your taste and your what'd you
Yeah,
say
Yeah,
it
they
again?
come
did.
in.
Now Red said he still kind of when he's eating. He ate something the other day, and he was like, "Is it me or does it not taste right?" So I tried it. His taste buds are still a little bit off.
Have y'all
Jordan,
got tested?
I didn't have to get tested. I knew what it was. Come on,
Oh
I've
my!
been in the healthcare. Listen, I did not have to get tested. I knew what it was. I've been in the healthcare field for years. When I lost my taste and my smell, I ain't never ever lost that shit before.
I
Period.
had the
So I
flu one
knew I
time
had.
and lost both of them. I had the flu one time and lost it.
I mean, it's a difference though. This was totally a different. This was something different.
Mm.
Like it felt your tongue. It had a funny like
What
feeling
about your
come
breathing?
across it.
What about your breathing? Did you get hard to breathe? Was it hard to breathe?
Absolutely.
Then it was probably
But
was corona. I'm gonna stay the fuck away from y'all.
oh,
Mm.
you said your taste buds ain't came back, Kiki. Man,
Man.
And I've heard some people say they still can't smell stuff. One of my friends said she still has issues smelling. Um, but me, by the grace of God, most of my stuff came back. It came back fast. I lost it for like a week and like a half of a yeah, maybe a week, and then I could start to taste stuff a little bit. But it tasted funny. I don't even know how to explain it. It's so weird. It was just a weird feeling. It was something that I wouldn't want on my worst enemy.
Mm.
You said not really. Did you lose your which one? Your smell or your taste, Kiki? Because
What do
I
you say?
lost both,
Yeah, let's see, Kiki.
and I was so weak. I was so weak. I couldn't move. All I could do was lay in the bed. I couldn't do nothing.
Hello, Kiki. Hey,
Oh, you
Kiki.
did. Everybody tell Kiki what's up. If
What's up?
anybody wants to
Kiki,
go,
do you love me? Are you riding?
oh okay. Ah,
You don't do karaoke, do you?
Not carry a tune in a bucket. I would
So,
never do
so we
that.
got Frankie, and Kiki.
Yup.
How about that trio?
FNF,
I'll go to
yeah.
karaoke. I love to hear other people sing. But no, Jeffrey, I'm not. It's not enough liquor in the world that's gonna make me get up there and do that.
Well,
What about
shit. If you get up on the table and do pink panty poo, you ain't gonna drink. Uh,
That I was
uh,
22 years old. I'm now
Frankie.
50. We're not doing those things anymore.
Sure, you will.
Mm,
You
let's test
will.
this theory. Let's test this theory.
I knew that was coming.
Let's get some tequila, Monica. What's going on?
Because that's my drink, baby.
Okay, that's what's up. We get some Jose Cuervo.
That's cheap shit. I don't drink Jose.
Okay.
I drink it. If we're not drinking Terramana, I don't want none.
Okay.
Patron,
You know,
I'll do
Monica a
Don
little
Julio,
bougie.
but I am the Rock's Terramana.
Mm.
So let me go and tell y'all something
George,
about Monica.
I do George Clooney's Casamiga.
Oh, really? Yeah,
I
you bougie.
still haven't had any of that.
And then
Oh
whatever,
no.
and then whatever tequila I bring back from Mexico.
Oh no. Guys, I'm gonna
Have
have to
you ever
leave.
had the tequila with the worm in it, Monica?
That's that Jose Cuervo. Even the Mexicans will tell you don't drink that. That's cheap shit.
Oh
Oh
no. I
shit.
gotta leave you guys. I have to leave you guys.
Bye,
Okay.
Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Hey
My
man, happy
friend
birthday.
Birthday.
Good.
thank you,
Be,
thank you.
be safe.
My friend Z coming over to give me my birthday present, and I know she broke, so I know what it is.
All right, man.
Y'all be
But
groovy.
but
All
like
right.
Peace out.
you know
Peace, Jeff.
How you turn this thing
Patron,
off? Well, I got it.
because Patron is
Just leave it on, man. Throw a
it's
towel
not
over it.
right. Patron is not real tequila. It's made out of fructose and sugar. Paul Mitchell, the hair care guy, makes Patron in Vegas.
Really?
Wow.
It's not real tequila.
Jay, turn that damn camera on sometime. Why I can't never see you? We on here looking rough.
He wants you to see Michael Jordan. He took flight.
I know what Jay look like. I'm just saying I don't know why he don't come on out to the people's. He alright. I don't know what's his problem. Jay, cut that damn camera on.
I'm gonna do it soon, man. I'm gonna do it soon. I wasn't camera ready.
Uh, but
What?
yes,
Me
but
ain't gonna
yeah,
have to get camera ready.
Okay.
Bye, Kiki.
Who was that? Oh yeah. Okay.
but
Man, cousin is a trip.
Yeah,
tequila
that's
and
my
beer.
husband. That's my husband's cousin, Jeffrey. He is crazy as all get
Get
out. You
out.
just don't even
Yeah.
know the half.
You got some cousins. I mean, phew, you
Now
got a list.
Ira and Tracy are my blood cousins. Jeffrey is
Okay.
my cousin-in-law.
Well, that's quite a list
But
right there now.
he's
I'll
I've known him 30 years. So
he experienced Ira and Tracy together.
we did a live. The live, it was me, Tracy, Ira, Jay. Who else was on the panel, Jay?
I think there was
That
was
was
there
a
another
over. That
female on
was
there?
that was ignorance overload.
Listen, Ira was like, he went biblical about why he should have a second wife.
Oh
And
man.
so somebody asked him, so could she have another husband? And he was like, well, that's not biblical. So he was saying that his reason for having a second wife was not just sexual. It was because I forgot what he said. I said, Ira, look, you only want a second wife because of your freakiness. It don't have nothing to do with the Bible. It's all about sex. I said, and in the Bible, those men could take care of those women. Can you take care of two women? He said he deserved to be with two women. Why do you think you deserve two women?
Mm.
So is he trying to convince his wife of this?
Shit, no. She already with it.
Oh
She
my
already
word.
with it.
So, let me say this.
Oh my God.
Watch out now.
She said that she always wanted a wife and a husband. But their issue is that he's making this more about himself instead of them together. It's more about him having another woman, kind of like excluding her. We're going to do a part two, but she's going to be on the panel this time because she wasn't able to, you know, say
Mm-hmm.
her part the last time. So she said this next time she's going to be a part of it, but she's with it, but not just for him. It would be for them both.
That one's going to be
Oh,
the
okay.
most lit stream ever if that
I just
happens.
want to. I don't want to be on your panel, but I sure wants to hear it.
Oh, it's coming soon. He said he gonna call me and let me know what day she's off because she wants to speak her mind and express her thoughts and feelings. And like I said, to each his own. Me personally, if I got to deal with you and another bitch, I'll be alone.
Woo.
I don't have that to do because you know we have been in a relationship where there's two women, but that's because he was lying, cheating on you.
Facts.
Oh boy.
And so I was talking to a friend of mine and her old man today, and they were like, he says, well, it's not necessarily about the sex. It's about, blah, blah, blah. I said, man, look, shut that shit up. 9 times out of 10, it's about his hot dog. He don't give a damn about nothing else. It ain't about, oh, a family, we're going to strive, we're going to grow together. It's nothing about that. That's just bull junk. That's just you trying to make an excuse for why you're doing what you do.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And I said 9 times out of 10, a man is always going to have a side chick for whatever reason. So what you
Man.
mean? Don't
I'm,
try to justify, well, it may, you are right to some extent, but then still there are other reasons. It ain't no other reasons.
I'm feeling outnumbered. Let me slide to the bushes here.
All right.
You ain't gotta. I mean,
Jay, you ain't got to slide to the bushes. You up here. We need men to talk, but he gone to the bushes. Girl, give my thing. But Frankie, you know how men lie and how they do things. They gon' say whatever to try to make it seem okay. Juju, get out of here.
look at Juju.
Give me my thing.
Juju got all
I'm
them bees
almost
on her
done.
head.
Huh?
Juju got all them bees on her head.
Yeah. Come here and let Monica see your hair. Sit right here. She wanna see how pretty you look. Go. Well, get out. Bye. Well, come on, let us see your hair now.
Okay, look at you. He's cute. Just like George.
No, she don't have no channel, Jay. She just on mine. He said, "Do Monica have a channel?"
No, I don't.
So yeah, we gonna just have to it's a lot of things that need to be addressed, you know what I'm saying? Because there's some stupid stuff that go on.
It is
They
some
say,
stupid stuff to go. I is, and
huh?
you're absolutely right. But
But like I said, it's I said, it's gonna be so crazy in the end when people just they've come up with all kinds of stuff to justify you doing what you want to do, not what you are
right,
supposed to do. But that also goes to show you that people have different beliefs. People have different religions. So it's okay. It's okay because you got to live for you and I got to live for me. So at the end of the day, we got that one judge, or maybe not in your eyes. I know to me who I answer to.
And I don't know if he
You
gonna be
are
too happy
absolutely
about.
correct.
He ain't gonna be
But
too happy about some of the stuff done happened.
you got that right.
So anyway, I done enjoyed my little live for today. We gonna have to do this again soon.
I didn't have a clue of what this was. You sent the thing and said join. I was like, let me see what this is. Because at first I was getting ready to move on to something else. I said, now let me go see what this is.
Hey, we be on this thing crunk. Now I'm trying to leave and people coming in. Look, look. God dang. But we gonna end this tonight. I'm gonna get a list of stuff, topics to talk about for the next one. I want to do something about what was it I said about family.
Um, what are you doing for your birthday?
I think Red said we was having a house party. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Which you going? You said you was going to the wedding
I'm going to a wedding.
at 12 at night.
No, it starts at 7.
At what time?
7.
Out of town.
No, it's here. It's down at Stratton Hall.
Okay. Well, you might be done before 12.
No, it's that's why it's at 7. It'll be an all night thing. It's turned into a New Year's Eve party.
Okay. All right. Well, then the next day maybe we can get together. I don't know, but I want to get together with Kim, of course, and do some stuff with her, and try to do something with Tisha before she leave because
Well, yeah, we got to do that because if she's leaving the end of April, I'm going to California in
yeah,
March.
and so I gave her my cousin Dennis's information and stuff. He lives in Arizona.
Yeah, so you say you want to do a topic on family.
Yeah, it's some stuff that needs to be addressed. So
I don't
we're
know if
gonna
this
go
gonna be the
there.
platform for it, but okay.
Oh, it's gonna be the platform, and if they don't like it, they can get the hell off. Wait a minute. Your question is if it's biblical for man to have multiple wives. Why in the Bible does the Ten Commandments say thou shalt not commit adultery, or does it only apply to those who follow them?
Here's the thing about that. If it's your wife, it's not adultery. It's only adultery is if you have a relationship with somebody who's not married to you spiritually. So people marriage is an institution. It is designed to be covenant. Your relationship covenant, and it's a reflection of your relationship with God. So if you're committing adultery, sexual, emotionally, because adultery isn't always physical, then you stepped outside of your covenant. But if you have multiple wives, as they did in the old days, they coveted that. They married that, so it wasn't adultery. Adultery is just a relationship outside of your covenant.
But didn't they have multiple wives to replenish the earth?
Well, God said be fruitful and multiply, and that's what they used it for. As it wasn't to replenish the earth per se, as it was to be fruitful, to have a bunch of children, to work the fields, to tend to the family, to do that. That is why they had multiple wives. But men took care of their wives. They were financially able to take care of them. You can't in this day and age, people who come with that nonsense, you want that because of what you said, Shonda. You doing that because you're a talent worker, not because you are financially, emotionally, and physically and spiritually able to take care of that woman. Because in your relationship, you need to be able to take care of your woman in every aspect, spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially. And most men are not doing that. So now you can't have no another wife.
What's up, y'all fat? Hey, girl. We about to head out, and here you come. We was just having a conversation about what me, and Q were talking about earlier, and then Christina G had a question about.
Okay, Christina G had a question about is if it's biblical for a man to have multiple wives, or why in the Bible does the Ten Commandments say that thou shalt not commit adultery, or does it only apply to those who follow them? Hey girl, you off work? You ain't off work yet.
And
But I
remember, the
mean,
Ten
it's just
Commandments
like,
was of the Old Testament. Old Testaments were strictly about laws and commandments and what you would do. So, and then Jesus came to fulfill the law. Thus, the reason you have the New Testament. So that's why some religions only practice Old Testament, and some religions only practice New Testament.
well, they gonna do. You said you wish you could speak in tongues on this. Girl, you crazy. I just know that I don't want to say that it's wrong. I'm not saying that it's right, but from what I've always understood, that biblically they had multiple wives or concubines or whatever you want to call it because they were trying to replenish the earth. And that was only for a limited time. I don't think that was supposed to continue on, right?
Well, because if you read, if you are a Bible reader, that only took place in the Old Testament.
Hi, Booger.
Get this coconut girl.
Her ass in the house talking about maybe I just walk in on the conversation.
Hey,
That's my best friend Monica, one of them.
Hi, Monica.
how are you?
She said, "How are you?"
I'm fine.
So I was having a conversation. You know who Q is, right? Uh, Cole Penny's friend. He loved him some Frankie.
Lord.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and end this live, y'all. I appreciate everybody coming through. I'm gonna call you when I get off this live, Frankie, and we're gonna talk. I love you.
Love you
Peace.
too. Talk to you later.
How
Bye.
long was still live?
Almost 2 hours.